But now Legion is really like always. We had some Captain Marvel stuff. Funny thing, Shazam was the original Captain Marvel, and then DC sued Action. I think Action Comics sued the guys that made it. Semi won the story where they get to retain the ownership, not DC, the other people, and then, but they couldn't publish any stories under the name, which means you really just kind of lost. Because DC is a greedy bunch of fuckers, and they wanted the rights to the character that was outselling Superman back in the day when comics were a thing. They let excuse me, their ownership of the name Captain Marvel slip, and Marvel, being the crafty little fuckers they are, just anything to stick it to DC. DC will not allow you to act in a Marvel movie if you're acting in a DC movie. So Marvel, just went ahead and bought the rights to the name Captain Marvel, and it's theirs. And when they try to bring back Shazam, immediately cease and desist by Marvel or DC. And that's funny, because I love DC and I love Marvel, but I actually love Marvel, and I love when DC gets the short end of the stick. So with that, let's just get into this Captain Marvel, which I think is going to be a pretty crappy movie. It's an origin movie. If you've been in this channel before, you know I hate origin movies. I don't care about the people at large that don't know the origins of something. Google it. Marvel database it. That's what I've done. If I don't know one thing about Marvel or something else. Now, I can appreciate some other thing that I don't know about when they make an origin movie. I can understand that. This is one of those do as I say, not as I do. Because although I can appreciate an origin movie on something I've never seen before, when it comes to things I've seen before, I don't want an origin movie. I don't want it explained to the masses. Difference, though, is that this is Marvel and or DC, and they don't really need origin movies. If you don't know what it is, you live under a rock, and what you understand is not my problem. So this is an origin movie about probably a different origin of what she's supposed to have. So it's probably going to be a remake. I'm probably going to be upset. So let's just get into it, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good.
So, Skrulls are the bad guys.
And the Kree are the bad guys.
And you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Your life began the day it nearly ended. We found you with no memory. We made you
Right, okay, she is
one of
human.
us.
I remember.
So you could live longer, stronger, superior.
That looks
You
cool.
were reborn.
Brainwashed.
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
That's gonna be pretty good, I think.
Would you like to know what you really are?
Oh shit, dude.
I think I had a life here.
That scroll looks epic.
What aren't you telling me?
Jude Law?
A long way. But you're not as strong as you think.
Hey.
This war is just the beginning.
Dude, it looks so
I'm not
good.
gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Oh, the new suit. Sick. Ah, the human suit. Yeah. Alright.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Aren't you cute? And what's your name, huh?
Fury.
What's cute? I'll be back. Aren't
Alright. I forgot that they explained her origin movie. Now, the original way, or I think maybe not so much the comic book way. I think it was like maybe the comic book / cartoon way. I don't remember specifically. An animated way was that the Kree were on Earth, and she got exposed to the energies that Captain Marvel had. Very weird that not all Kree were like that badass, but for some reason he had some cosmic energy around him. And that was a very plot hole kind of thing. And that's kind of how she got her powers. Now, the original comic book origin, I think, is similar to that. I actually can't remember it. God, it's just so old that it's changed a few ways. This origin, not so bad. Air Force pilot somehow lands on a foreign planet or something like that. They turn her into their super soldier. I don't think she's as strong as she used to be. Captain Marvel used to be incredibly strong. Like, oh my god, strong. I like how they're doing it. I don't know if we're ever going to get like a mutant and or Marvel reunited kind of thing going on. I would love to see the word mutant back into a Marvel movie, because Marvel sold those rights to the mutants, the X-Men and all that, which is very unfortunate because Marvel's Avengers movies and what's come from them or before them are way better than 20th Century Fox and any of the X-Men garbage they've put out. The last three were all right. I liked them, but I think Marvel would have done better. I would love to see Rogue and her actual story put back in there. You know, well, Carol Danvers or whatever the hell her name was. I think it was Carol. Isn't it Carol No. Carol Danvers is the Supergirl one. Or is it Danvers? It's Carol, I know that, I believe. I'll look it up right now. Because okay, that was loud. I want to know. It's something. It's going to drive me nuts. I need to look it up. Let's do it. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. Can we just get a goddamn name? Do you have to like give me the whole spiel and the bullshit and the let's do database. There we go. I just need to know her name because I can't remember it. Because Carol Danvers is from Supergirl. Oh, it is. Carol Danvers. Huh. They just... Okay, it is the same name as Supergirl. Interesting. Okay, well, that's that. I'm okay with this now. So, Rogue's whole thing was that whoever she touches, her mutant ability, she gets her powers temporarily. The more she takes, the more memories she learns, the more she acts like them, and eventually that quiets down. She took so much of Captain Marvel's like life energy, she took her powers and all her memories and everything like that, and put her in a coma, where she stayed. And that's why the original Rogue could fly and had super strength. She got it from Captain Marvel. And that was a cool, like, origin. I like to see something like that. I love to see a tie-in together. This movie looks great, though. It looks like they go from the Kree suit to the human suit that we all know and love. The blue, red, and gold. You know, all that good stuff. I'm pretty excited. It looks better and better the more I see it. So that's a big plus. And I'm going to end it right there. I know I rambled a while, so if you stayed at the very end, I do appreciate that. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see what everybody I'm doing next. Later, guys.